Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll try and complete the exploration of this Regent Peninsula highway, which is exactly where I am at, where we stopped the last time we did an exploration of this main Peninsula highway. But as always, I'll switch the camera around and show you guys where I am. So I am currently standing at Charlotte Village, the junction. Here is exactly where I'm standing, but just to give you guys a 360 or a panoramic view of the entire area, exactly where I am standing, and then immediately after that we will continue the exploration. So of course, those houses there you can see, as usual, the new construction that are happening at this particular area, but we will continue immediately after this. So that is the signboard of the Victorious Estate, which is somewhere around here, but we will continue with the vlog. And again, just a reminder, don't forget to subscribe, share to as many of your contacts as possible, and then help support the channel. So we started the video at Charlotte Junction, just to be specific. And of course, I told you guys the last time that there is a cemetery around here, but I think we'll just walk a few steps and then I'll show you guys exactly where the cemetery is that is located at the junction of Charlotte Village. So there is the cemetery. Of course, I think it was recently commissioned, if I'm not mistaken. So there is the cemetery, guys. I think it starts from exactly where that signboard is and goes all the way down to that particular side. But here is the cemetery at Charlotte Village, and of course you guys are seeing the different types of construction projects that are happening at this particular location, which is Charlotte Village. So of course, just a reminder, because I think we've already done, I think, about 2 videos relating to the exploration of this main Regent or Bathurst Peninsula highway, and we started the video at Regent, and then we've passed Bathurst, and then we are presently at Charlotte Village. But of course, just as always, I'll stand there and then just take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we started. So there is exactly where we started, at the junction of Bathurst Village, right there where you guys are seeing those ladies are standing. It's the junction where we started the vlog. But I'll just pan the camera around and show you guys exactly the other side, or both sides of this particular area, as you guys are seeing it. But we continue with the video, and of course I think we have already done enough of the exploration of the city center this week, as I still have a backlog of some videos of the capital, but I'll try and post that particular video maybe before this one, and immediately after that we will continue. So we will continue with other locations, but this is a separate video, as just like I initially told you guys, we'll try our best today in trying and completing the exploration of this particular main Charlotte or Peninsula or Regent Peninsula highway, which this road particularly leads to Koso Town and other areas. And of course, just to recap some of the areas, I've already told you guys that at this main highway there is the Bathurst community, the Regent community. Of course, we've just came across the Charlotte community, and there's also another community here that is called the Mongeba community. But this is exactly where we are, and this is a huge construction project, as you guys are seeing it, still under construction but not yet completed. So I think I'll just stand here again and pan the camera around so you guys can see exactly both sides of exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are in the vlog, and of course standing here you guys are seeing those different construction developments that are happening at those particular hilly sites at this particular location. But we will continue the vlog and hopefully make progress. So of course I think this is a huge demarcation or offense that I think this particular demarcation will also serve as a protection for this very huge construction that is located at this main highway, as you guys are seeing it. But we continue. So of course at this particular highway there is, you can definitely tell that we will not see a lot of new construction developments around this particular side. But again, since we started the video, we will try our best in trying to highlight or pinpoint them as we go along. So this is also another huge construction project. I think it is a separate one from that particular one that I earlier showed you guys, but we are here still at the Charlotte village. But I'll pause and then just trying to and zoom in and show you guys those very hilly side and those trees that are located at the top of that particular hill. And then just pan the camera around a bit for you guys so you guys can see exactly where we are, and this is exactly where we are. And of course I think standing here, I think that is the Victorious Estate, if I'm not mistaken, some of the buildings right there. But we continue the vlog and make progress. So there's also another bridge. So I think there are about 4 or 5 bridges that are located or that are constructed at this particular highway. I think in order to be able to connect or merge with different communities into one that are located at this particular main highway. But again, we are here and we continue. So this is also another bridge, but I think before this bridge was constructed, that is the old bridge, as you guys are seeing it right there. That is the old bridge, and of course you guys are seeing those rocks, and I also know that this during the rainy season will be a very huge waterway. But you guys already know that since it is the dry season, it is usually like this during the dry season, and I think it goes all the way down that particular side. It goes all the way down that particular side. But we continue. With the video and hopefully make progress. So again, I'll stand here and then just giving you guys a view of some of the houses or new construction projects that are located at this particular site, as you guys are seeing them, just to show you guys. And of course a reminder, some of those thin sheet houses that you guys are seeing, I think they are constructed inside individuals' lands, and individuals are usually living inside them, called caretakers, that usually look after these people that usually have those lands in which these thin sheet houses or pan body, as we locally call them are built. But just to pan again around to this particular side and just to show you guys the natural vegetation that this particular side of the country or this particular highway is rich in. But we continue with the vlog. And still here, still at the Regent Highway or the Bathurst or the Charlotte Highway at the Peninsula, and we are still trying to do a completion of this particular vlog, and immediately after this one we'll then try to complete other locations that we are yet to. But again, standing here with a clear view of this other side, I'll just try and zoom in again and show you guys the massive or the large amount of new construction that is ongoing at this particular side. And of course, those are those two very large individual construction that I earlier showed you guys. That is the first one, and that other one is the second one, and that I showed you guys. And of course, a view of those very hilly and rich vegetation that is located right up that hill, and we're still here. So of course, on both sides at this particular location, I think there are construction projects on both sides exactly at this particular side where exactly I am. I hope you guys are seeing it, because since we started, I think at this particular area that we have reached, the new construction projects are not only limited to the left hand side, but they are also ongoing at both sides of this main highway as we continue, as you guys are seeing them right over there. But we are here and we continue. So again, all these areas that you guys are seeing, all these main areas that are located at this main highway, they are individual lands. And for now, as you guys are seeing, of course, I know that the individual that has this land is presently trying to develop it as best as he can. So of course, that is the house right there, and this is the way or the step that is designed that leads directly to that particular house, as we are seeing it. So still here. So if I'm not mistaken, I think we've left the Charlotte community behind, and we are presently at the Mongeba community, which is also another area or another community that is located at this main highway. But again, I'll just pause here and then just try and take you guys back and show you guys exactly the view from this particular side. All of those areas will zoom in as much as we can. I'm trying to see these new construction projects that are happening, that we are able to see at this particular area where exactly we are. So of course, there is also another new construction project, as you guys are seeing it right there. But we continue and make progress. So I think for this week we've already had enough of, again, just standing here showing you guys some of these houses that are located on this particular side and the new construction projects that are located, of course, just to show you guys exactly how it is. But again, coming to the topic, that is also another new construction project. Coming to the topic of new construction, I think at this main Regent Highway, you can definitely not be tired or be bored of seeing new establishments or new construction projects that are located at this particular highway. And also, I think this particular side of the Regent Highway, where exactly we have reached, I think from here on out we'll go and see a lot of establishments or other businesses that are located to this particular side, because I think this particular side of this Regent Highway is more established. I mean, not in terms of the new construction, but in terms of the amount of enterprises and the amount of new businesses that are located at this particular area. So of course you guys are seeing this is also someone's land or another new construction project, as this is a foundation as you guys are seeing it right here. So that is the Jeep Gladiator. There is also a new construction project as you guys are seeing it. And there also that particular side, but again we'll stand here and then take you guys back and give you guys a panoramic view of the entire area, just to show you guys where exactly we are and how rich this particular site is in terms of natural vegetation, as you guys are seeing it, those hilly areas and the greenery that surrounds it. But this is exactly where we are, and we came through that particular side. And just to recap, we started at Charlotte Village, and this is exactly where we are, at a community called Mongeba, and we are gradually approaching where exactly we stopped the last video that we did, I think, which was at the Regent, at the junction of the Regent Market. So that is also another new construction project as you guys are seeing it. And of course those two very beautiful houses that are located side by side. So this particular way, it leads to a village called Motain Village at Regent, this particular way that goes to that particular side. But we are here and we continue with the video and hopefully make progress. So of course this is a new construction, and there's also a small bridge located here, and I definitely can tell that during the rainy season this place will be really flooded with water, because as you guys are seeing it, there's a drainage system already constructed there, and a new construction project still here, and of course this new construction project. But as always, you guys can tell downstairs is already operational. But we are here and we continue with the vlog, and coming to this side, just like I initially told you guys are seeing the number of small individual vendors and enterprises. That is a cash exchange point, and this is a diesel or an oils vendor. So this is a car dealership, Seco Motors, and they also service all types of cars, and they also do all types of car body work. But we are here still continuing with the vlog and trying to reach exactly, or trying to complete this particular highway, but we are there. So this is King David Drive, still here. And just a reminder for you guys to subscribe, comment, like and share to as many of your contacts as possible. So this is a mosque. So this is Sawane Drive. It goes all the way down to that particular point. So again, standing here, I'll just pause and then just try and take you guys back and give you guys a plan of exactly where I am standing, and zoom in to show you guys those hilly areas right off that particular side. And the new construction projects that are located at those particular areas, but take the camera around and show you guys exactly where I am standing and zoom in to that particular side which we have just passed, and this is exactly where we are, but we continue. So as always, that is a new construction project still here, and I think also this one is also a new construction project, but we are here. So just like I told you guys will definitely tell the different vendors, though there is not a large amount of enterprises, but you guys will see the individual small shops of vendors that are located from where we started the vlog up to this particular point. But we are here and we continue, and hopefully try as best or as much as we can in completing this particular vlog. So a correction, and just to add one more of the areas that are located on this main highway. So there is Regent, there is Bathurst, there is Charlotte, there is also another village called Mothine, which I think we've already passed, if I'm not mistaken, and then there's also another one called Mongeba, but I think I mistakenly placed the Mongerba community in front of the Mothine, but the Mongerba community comes last before the Mothine community comes first before the Mongerba community. But we are here just to recap and give you guys a list of some of the communities that are located at this particular highway. So of course, yours truly, a new construction project, and also still here as we continue with the video, and hopefully we will have another location to shoot immediately after this particular one. But again, just to recap, I'll just take you guys back, show you guys exactly, or pan the camera around and show you guys exactly some of the enterprises or houses that are located at this particular highway. So we came from that particular side, and this is exactly where we are at the Mothine community, and immediately after the Mothine will reach the Mongeba community, but we are not yet at the Mongeba community, we are at the Mothine community. Still here, just to recap, still here and continuing the exploration of this main Regent Jewel highway, and I think standing here also and zooming in just to show you guys some of this new construction and this huge amount of vacant lots, which is not vacant because I actually think that it belongs to individuals because of the amount of construction and the amount of demarcation or baking that I can see standing right exactly where I am. But we continue. This is a new construction, as you guys will definitely tell, and also that is a huge house located on that hill. So just a reminder, and I hope some of you guys that are living in the diaspora, maybe you guys are owners of some of these lands or some of these new construction projects. You guys will definitely see how far they have come by watching this particular vlog, and hopefully be inspired or be proud of your achievements, because it is definitely not easy. being overseas and constructing or doing an investment back home. So for those of you guys that are presently doing this, kudos to you and continue the good work. So yeah, just showing you guys this particular side and how vacant or how it is being cleared, and I definitely believe that those vacant areas are lands or lots that belongs to individuals, as you guys are seeing it. And of course, I've already told you guys that this is the main highway, and in most areas around the country, plots of land or pieces of land that are located at very popular highways, they are in huge demand, and it is very unlikely for a vacant lot to stand empty at these particular locations, except in cases where it belongs to the government and they have not yet decided to do anything with it. But just standing here, taking you guys back and showing you guys some of these houses and the new construction projects that are located at this particular site. So that is a natural river or a stream and a construction right next to it right there. But I'm just zooming in so you guys will clearly see this side, some of the construction project, and panning the camera around just to show you guys again this other side, and of course that one and also that one are new construction projects, as you guys are seeing it. But we are here because a couple of guys bricklaying. We are here and we continue with the exploration of this particular main Regent highway, and hopefully try and be done with it, and then immediately after that try find another location. So that is also a new construction, but I think that is the new construction that was being blocked by the tree near the stream, and you guys are seeing it. There are a lot of construction projects going on at this particular side on both sides. I mean, coming to this particular area at the Mothine community, because since we started the vlog from Regent, I think up to Charlotte Village, I think the construction was mostly happening on the left hand side. But I think since we came at the Mothine community, I think you guys will definitely tell that the construction is ongoing on both sides of this particular main Regent highway. But we are here and we continue with the video and hopefully push it as further as we can, or try to complete it once and for all, and then be done with this main highway and then try and focus on another location. Because I think immediately after we are done with this main highway, the other highway that we'll focus on, because I think we're already done with the Baibue Road up to the Hastings area. But I think in the subsequent vlogs that will follow immediately after this, we'll try and continue the exploration of that particular side. But we are here and we continue with the exploration. So as always, subscribe, and thank you for the subscriptions as we are slowly and gradually getting to the 1,000 mark. And thank you guys once again for the subscription. So again, taking you guys back and panning the camera around just to show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are, and I think we are definitely still at the Montaigne village. But standing here, you guys will be amazed at the amount of new construction projects that are happening on that particular side or on those hilly areas at the mountain community, as you guys are seeing it. But we continue. So this is a welding shop, and these gates and frames are for sale for those of you that are interested. And of course, this building, there is a wood workshop that is located downstairs. I think they have very nice wooden designs, and they also do I think furniture and other very nice woodwork items for those of you guys that will be looking to buy most of your wooden items. I think this is definitely your one-stop shop, as I think they are presently working, as you guys have seen them. It's called R&R Woodworks, R&R Woodworks, and this is their building, as you guys are seeing it. But we continue. And of course, just an indication, this is also someone's land that they are really trying very hard to develop. But hey, you guys are seeing the rocks, right? They are proving very tough and very difficult. But we'll stand here again, then just zoom in and show you guys the view from this particular side. I think standing here we can see the Jewish community and other areas, and of course still at this particular side, which is the Mongerba community, and panning the camera around. We continue. So, still here and pushing the video forward and continuing with the vlog, and hopefully we are gradually coming to the end of the exploration of this particular highway, just to show you guys this other side in case we missed it. And we continue, and also focusing on this particular side. Still here. So I think, just like I initially stated, for the city center, the capital, Freetown, I think we did about 3 or 4 videos this week showcasing the city center, and of course that will be all for now in showcasing the city center, as we have other locations that we are yet to complete and other areas that we are yet to film. But again, it is very nice vlogging the city center, and for me personally, I think I very much like vlogging at the city center, because it is very easy, and especially Freetown, you will definitely like vlogging it, because there are a lot of things to see, a lot of topics to talk about, and a lot of sites that captivate your attention that you will want to discuss, but because of the limited time you will not be able to. But as always, we will not be able to completely capture the beauty and the size of the capital. And for me personally, I think the one example of a particular area in the city center that I will very much likely want to be designed just like other areas will be that of Robert Street, as I was really impressed the way it is structured, the size of its streets and its lanes, and exactly how it is structured is just amazing. And I wish, or I really wish that all the other areas, all the other lanes and other drives that are located around the country will be exactly like that of Robert Street, but that is not the case. So again, but I think there are other areas around the country that are very much like that. But for the city center, I really liked, and I'll continue emphasizing that I really liked and loved how the way Robert Street is designed and structured. So as for the sponsors, you guys keep sponsoring me, as it is only through the help of you guys that I'll be able to go to locations beyond the capital and other areas, as I am planning to go to McKinney and spend at least 3 just to try and vlog for at least 3 or 4 days and try to see how many videos we'll be able to get. But again, reaching at this particular side, I'll pan the camera around, just zooming in and show you guys some of those houses that are located on the hill, as you guys are seeing it, and taking you guys back and showing you guys. Of course, we missed this particular new construction project, which is a very huge one. You guys are seeing it from this side, and of course we continue with the vlog and hopefully try and make progress. So as I was saying, I am planning to go to McKinney to do a couple of videos about the McKinney city and other spots around that particular side of the country, which is the northern part of the country. But again, it will definitely be the help of my sponsors that will make that particular video possible. So again, thanks once more, or thanks in advance to those of you that will be able to sponsor that particular video or that particular trip. And maybe immediately after that we'll then find another location. But for now, Freetown and its environs will be the focus of our vlogs, as we will go to other destinations and other provinces, but that will depend. But just to recap, we are still here, still continuing the vlog, and hopefully try as much as we can in reaching exactly where we stopped the last time, or try to complete the exploration of this particular main Regent highway. But we are here, and we are definitely taking a view of this particular side that we have approached, as you guys are seeing that the majority of the houses here are new construction projects, as you guys are seeing it. Just taking you guys around, zooming in and show you guys exactly how this particular area is, and some of the structures or the new construction projects that are located around this particular side. Still here as we continue So again, bear with me as we'll still have a lot to see. As you guys definitely know that this vlog will be a very long one, and if I am not mistaken, I think we'll take up to an hour or 2 hours in just to complete the exploration of this particular main highway. But we'll see how we'll do it, if we'll post it as a single video, and as always, or try and differentiate it, or try and divide it into 2 videos. But again, another thing that I wanted to do, I'll try and arrange the videos on my channel and try to create a playlist of some of the videos, as you guys definitely know that some locations are very large and hard to cover, and this is a new construction, and some videos will definitely require about 2 or 3 or even 4 or 5 videos just to complete a single location. But we'll try and see how I'll be able, or how we'll be able to do that. But we are still here, so that is a new construction right up there, and this one also at the front. But we are here and we continue with the vlog and hopefully make progress and go further than this. So taking you guys back, and we have left the Mothaim community and we are at Mongeba. This is the junction. This is exactly where we are, but just having camera around as always and taking you guys around just to show exactly where we are. So of course that is a new construction, recognized and still here. So I think a branch of the Faith Healing Bible Church is right around there, but we'll continue. So these are some of the new construction projects that are located down that particular side, which we will not be able to explore as we continue with the video. So we continue, and again, as always, just a reminder that of course this is the main highway, which is the focus of this video, and just to let you guys know that there are individual communities and streets or lanes that we will not be able to cover during this vlog. So that is just to put it out there. But we are at the Mongeba community and we are taking it step by step and hopefully try and complete this particular vlog for this main Regent Joy highway. And we are here. So this is Aladdin Drive, another location that goes all the way down that particular side. But we are here and hopefully we are coming very close to, I think, the Sierra Leone Scout Society. One of their training camps is located right around this particular area, which is the Mongeba community. But when we get there, if possible, because there's a sign outside just to indicate it, I'll just show you guys the routes that they usually take to go to that particular camp. And again, that is a mosque. So this is Sao Koma Avenue. It goes down that particular side. And again, as always, let's just retrace our steps back, take the camera back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are in the exploration of this main Regent highway, and we are at the Mongeba community, and just taking you guys and showing you guys both sides of this particular area where exactly we are, which is at the Mongerba community. As we continue, so this particular area is still not as developed, or in when I mean developed, not again in terms of the expansion, but in the number of businesses and the number of individual enterprises that are located, although there are few, as you guys are seeing. But I think in the coming years this particular side will be more packed or more crowded in terms of the number of construction projects at this main road, and also the number of businesses and individual vendors at this particular main highway. And also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, since we started the video, at this main city center there are a lot of individual pure drinking water vendors that are located at this main Grafton highway, because just like I initially showed you guys, there is a dam that is located around this particular side, and the natural spring water that is produced at this particular site is very, very fresh, clean and natural. And also there is a very, very popular beverage production company. I think one of their production houses or one of their warehouses that is located along this main highway called King Crown Enterprises. But if possible, we'll be able to see it in this vlog, because hopefully we'll try and push it all the way, but if not, we'll just find another location and then find another later date to finally do the completion of this particular video. But again, I'll just stand here again and taking you guys back, as that is the video, as this is exactly where we'll stop for the exploration of this particular highway. So just to mention, that is the CRSG. I think it stands for the China Railway Servant Group. I think they are the Chinese construction company that were tasked to construct this particular highway. That is their compound, and there is exactly where their offices are, as you guys are seeing this particular blue fence. But this is it, and this is the video for this particular exploration, as we have still not yet completed it. But again, hopefully we'll find another time and do a final completion. But for this video, this is it, and hopefully we'll again find another time and then try and do the final completion of the exploration of the Regent Highway. So until again I catch you guys at the next one.